automatic control quality tool system. Unit 3. Online resources, guides, tools, self-monitoring. Developing a quality assurance approach is complex and takes time. The 4 stages of the quality assurance cycle shown here are interrelated and need to be addressed together. However, those vet providers looking at the planning stage need to consider: the indicative descriptors can help vet providers to consider their approach to quality assurance and gauge how much progress has been made. The following analysis presents 2 contrasting statements for each descriptor. You are invited to consider which of these statements best describes your own approach. By considering each contrasting statement, you can review your own progress towards a European system of quality assurance. The ICAVET indicators. Effectiveness. The extent to which the intervention's objectives in the field of vet were achieved or are expected to be achieved, taking into account their relative importance. 6 building blocks the working groups have identified and agreed on, and recommended that national reference points could encourage vet providers to use one or more of them for quality assurance to develop their approach to quality assurance. National reference points are likely to find that this approach is more useful for those vet providers that are still developing their approach. Those with more established quality assurance systems may find the building blocks a useful check which supports their improvement. All vet providers, including those that offer apprenticeships, company-based training, continuing and initial vet, can use the building blocks. On this slide, you see the 6 building blocks most suitable for vet providers and their explanations. This slide explains the role of the 6 blocks within the 4 stages. The following slides will deal with different strategic tools which vet providers can use in order to implement the building blocks. Here you see what is understood by the first building block: ensure there is management culture which is committed to quality assurance, and how it can be realized by vet providers. This slide explains what is understood by the second building block: develop approaches which reflect the provider's circumstances, and how it can be realized by vet providers. Here you can see what is understood by the third building block: develop a culture of self-assessment, and how it can be realized by vet providers. This slide shows what is understood by the fourth building block: support staff training in relation to quality assurance, and how vet providers can realize it. The provider's task is to develop more ideas which fit your company's requirements, and secondly, discuss them with the other participants and draw a conclusion if possible. This slide describes the 6th building block: ensure vet is based on the involvement of external and internal stakeholders, and how vet providers can realize it. The final slide summarizes all used data and feedback possibilities to improve vet mentioned so far in slides 6 to 10. End of Unit 3. Online resources, guides, tools, self-monitoring.